Okay guys, this worksheet, scatter plots and trend lines, we are doing, your homework is to do 7 and 9. Let me get this to focus. Okay, let's look at number 7. Now be careful about the scale. Like this is going up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So it looks like each one of these boxes is going up by 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Whereas these are going up by 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So just be careful about that. Okay, so let's see. To find the equation for this, the step 1 says choose any 2 points on the trend line and find the slope. So let's see. That's a good point on the line. That's at 40, 45, 50. So this is at 0, 45. It's always nice to be able to use the y-intercept as one of them. It's like you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone because you're figuring out what the y-intercept is and also going to use it for your slope. Let's see, that's a good point, that's a good point, that's a good point, that's a good point. So we have a lot of good points. Okay, let's say I decide to use, okay, I'll use that one. Okay, so that's at 3, 15. Now you have a couple of choices here. To find the slope, you can do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You can also do which I guess I'll go ahead and do that. Those of you that I've taught like the triangle method, you can do that as well. But let me go ahead and do the slope. So down here I'm going to use a space to do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's say I decide that's my x2, y2, and I'll say this is my x1, y1. So y2 minus y1, 45 minus 15. Now those of you that decided this is your x1, y1, and then this x2, y2, you'll still get the same answer in the end. You'll probably have a negative over a positive or vice versa. Just in the end, you'll have the same answer. So x2 is 0 minus 3. So 45 minus 15 is 30. And 0 minus 3 is a negative 3. Be careful if you have negatives, okay? That actually divides out to be a negative 10. So that's step 1. I found the slope using these 2 points that I chose that were on the trend line, or the line of best fit, or best fit line. Now step 2 is to look at the y-axis to find the y-intercept of the line. Well, there it is. Well, what is the y-intercept? It happens to be 45, what we saw earlier. Okay, so now that we have that, we can write our equation, y equals mx plus b. The m is negative 10, and the b is 45, and that is my equation. Let's go to the back, number 9. Which of the following scatter plots could have a trend line with an equation of y equals 2x? Well, first of all, notice this is positive, and it's like it's going up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1, and it starts off at 5. So, first of all, this is a positive slope because the 2 is positive. So anything that looks negative, cross out, because that's a negative trend. It should be going up. Now, this one looks like it's going up, like farther up, whereas this one is like almost going through the origin, or maybe even less. So this y-intercept, where it touches the y-axis, has to be at a positive 5, and this is clearly not a positive 5. So it's going to have to be C. The slope is positive and is most likely to be higher up on the y-axis. Instead of most likely, I'm just going to is higher up on the y-axis because the b equals 5. And that's it.